Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Preeti from Being Preeti. Welcome back. So this week, from the title of this video, you can obviously see that we're talking about some serious stuff. I'm even getting anxiety just thinking about talking about it, but I'm still gonna talk about it because I mean information is power. So if you're out there and you're not sure what's going on, let me just break it down to you. So there's mental health. Yeah, there's this whole thing about mental health that we've been talking about, and people just don't take it as seriously when it's actually really serious. And I'm here being vulnerable for you guys today. I'm going to talk about my mental health issue. Okay. So before I start, I will wait for you to subscribe. I will just press that button. Just press the button. It's free. Imagine, just press it. No, just press the button. It's either this side or this side. Just press it and then we continue, please. Now pay time. I've always known, I think, that there's something, but I never actually had a name for it until I guess when I was at late teens, not even late teens actually. After I finished high school, I guess 18, 19 there, that's when I realized, oh shoot, I have anxiety, and anxiety comes like in different formats, it comes in different ways, it's different for different people. But for me, how can I like summarize it in a word before like I go into details? I'll say I just don't like being frustrated, because when I'm frustrated, I get into attack mode. Like, I will not want to hear what you're saying. I will not want to listen to reasoning. It's the world against me, so I'm fighting back. Share with you guys how I feel, or how you know that you have like anxiety. Personally, like, this is for me. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not any of that, but I'm a person who actually has it. So these are some of like my symptoms, like how I know it's actually creeping in, and how I know like, okay, now you need to like chill. So the first one is I get really bad mood swings. Like when I'm getting anxious, I can go from being so happy to being so angry, just like this. Why do I get angry? I get mood swings, or I get angry because I feel like maybe I'm not being understood. And like I take it out on the closest people near me, which is not a good thing. But like nowadays I've learned, like if I'm feeling like it's coming or it's creeping on me, or like I'm about to get angry, I have learned to get myself out of that situation. Give me a bit of time, let me go cool down, and then I come back, that rather than me busting out. First of all, it's very disrespectful, and also it's just, oh yeah, like, why am I even doing that? And also to my friends, like I feel like, sometimes I can just be a bitch, honestly. Like I can. So I just try to just, when I'm feeling like it's creeping up, I'm in Anikula, I just take a pause, either go to my room or I take a walk, and I just take time off, because I realized if I like take 5 minutes away, when I come back, I usually have like saved myself a lot of apologizing and feeling bad because I talked badly. Yeah. Now, another sign of anxiety, which I didn't really think existed until recently, was you actually feel physical pain. You know how they say when like you get your heart broken, your brain does something that releases, is it the hormone or something? Okay, doctors, help me here. But like your brain makes you feel like you've actually been hurt physically. That's why heartbreaks hurt so much. Personally, when I'm feeling anxious, I will feel it in my body, especially in my back. Like I'll just feel a lot of pain in my back. I'll have to literally count my breath. Yeah, it's crazy. This one I really didn't think existed. I had read about it somewhere, but I was like, that's a white man thing. Kitia wazungu. But recently I actually felt it. I don't know what was happening. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I'm actually very anxious, like at this stage in my life, because like this is like the final. I'm sweating. This is like the final time I get to be a child, because like I'm about to become an adult, like graduation is just around the corner, and like I'll have to like now be answerable. I'll have to be responsible for my actions. Okay, I have been responsible for most of my actions, but like crossing this threshold means now you're an adult. Now you're supposed to like have work, have a career, and that has really been eating me up to the point that some night I just could not, like I couldn't sleep. I was feeling pain in my back. Yani it took a minute. Another thing is panic attacks. I hate those ones. Like those ones are my worst. Let me just say. And I think it's only my very close friends who have seen my panic attacks, and they can tell you they're not pretty. They mostly happen when I'm late. So I try to just control my intake, because the first time it happened, I didn't know what was happening. Like I was like, what is happening to me? I think I was with who? I think I was with Angela. Oh, Angela, I'm so sorry. I was with Angela. Oh yeah, my heart had just been broken. Oh yes, and then hey, like it's like I become someone else, someone totally different. Like I'm uncontrollable, I'm irritable, I'm angry, I say things that I don't even mean, and then panic attacks are the worst. And then you can't even breathe, and then you can't even remember you said that, so have to start being reminded you said this, and you said I had a panic attack in your presence. I am so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. But like I want to like get to a point where if like I'm not emotionally okay, I don't partake of the holy water, because if I do, sure thing, especially if I do and I get to the point of that line that you shouldn't cross, because you're already late AF, and then you just cross it, because why not? Yeah. So if I'm like emotionally not okay, I'm going to like try and just stay away from that. You either get no sleep or you sleep too much. I'm the queen of insomnia, if you want to call me that, because I literally don't sleep. Whether I'm anxious, whether I'm not, whether I'm okay, whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad, I don't have sleep. But like when I'm like having a lot of anxiety, you'll find that I just can't. Like I'll be sleepy, I'll be tired, but I just can't sleep because my brain doesn't want to sleep. And like sleep is actually for the brain. So like when you can't sleep, it's just a whole thing. And also I realized sometimes I have a lot of sleep, and this is when I don't want to like feel or like face my truth. Because I mean, not all the time you're like on the right, and not all the time you're like making the right decisions. So when I'm trying to like run away from myself, I sleep a lot. Okay, the second last thing about anxiety is trust issues. I'm sorry, but I don't trust anyone. I'm sorry, guys. Like, if you're my friend, I'm sorry. Like, I love you. I trust you to some extent, but I don't trust you to some extent also, because my anxiety just makes me, see everyone as a potential threat or a potential enemy. And because of that, it has saved me some situations, because I mean, sometimes I fall out with people, but I'm just like, oh my god, thank god I didn't say all these things about myself, because wow. Now, like even in like my friendships and my relationships, I feel sometimes like I'm really misunderstood, but it's also I feel like I can't really explain in depth exactly how maybe I feel, or how something has affected me, you know. And I have like sat down with myself this corona time. Like it's really been a time to like think about like stuff, and I've come to realize honestly I don't trust people. Like I give people half information. I give people half information, and wow, it's not a good thing, but it's also not a bad thing. But like I want moving on, like if I'm in like a serious relationship or something, just to be more open, to how I feel, because most of the time I just keep quiet. Yeah. But also I feel like I have some very few close friends who, like, not them, they like know me and they know that I won't share everything, and they're fine with it. So like they just take what I give them. I love you guys. Finally, the last and final point is the reason why most of YouTube people are usually like inconsistent, including me, inconsistent in like things that like if you are serious with, something good would come out of it. And this is self-destruct. My anxiety will make me know that I need to record a video, I need to post it. Yeah, it needs a video this week. I will know that it'll be in my head, it'll keep ringing in my head, but guess what? I won't do it. I won't do it. Like, I don't have a reason. I'm not sick. Everything is fine. We have electricity. Like, everything is working, but I just won't do it. I just won't do it. Like, it's like my mind is telling me, let's not do it and see what will happen. Those are like a few of my symptoms that I get when I know I'm anxious, or when I don't know that I'm anxious. If I get any of these symptoms, I just know that, wow, it's creeping in. The bug is getting in. And how I control it mostly is number one, definitely my faith. Like, I keep saying this everywhere. I don't think there's anything as strong in my life as my faith. Secondly, I like meditate. I just sit down in silence. I just sit down with my thoughts. You sit down and you talk to those demons, and you're like, okay, what's the problem? This is the problem. Okay, are we able to like solve it? Is it within my reach? Do I even want to solve it? And if you do, then that's a step. You're actually making a step towards solving the problem. But if you don't, then you just let it go. Another thing that I do is I dance like crazy. I'm a very bad dancer, but I will dance. So I will like go to my room and just put some music on blast and dance, and just get it out. Thing that I do, which is rarely, I talk to someone. Rarely. Rarely. If you know me, I will rarely talk to someone, because I can't. I just don't know how to. But I'm going to work on that. Sorry for the noise. I'm going to work on that. Yeah, that's my thing. Anxiety. And I mean, every day is a step. You can't just wake up and heal from it. It's not like a disease. It's just something that you kind of learn how to live with, and you kind of know your limits, and you also know your triggers. So try and stay away from your triggers, especially like if something makes you angry. Like, for me, the smallest things, like, it's people get mad at the big things, right? Like, someone did this to me, or someone said this about me. For me, those things don't really matter. For me, because I feel like I expect people to just be like that. But the smallest things, like, especially like lies, or like just madarao, those tiny things, those things agitate me. So like, I know those are my triggers. I know, if I'm in a space where this is happening, or someone is trying to like be rude or something, I just get myself out of there, because it's not really worth it. Try and stay away from your triggers, guys. If you have any mental health issue or any questions, just comment down below and I will respond to them. Please tell me how you manage yours, if you have any, and if you don't, also tell me. Lucky you, if your brain is just a clear space with like flowers and trees and sun and the rainbow. Teach us your ways, sensei. And with that, I am done with this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and watch my other videos, which will be somewhere here. I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.